can stay right here with me. Think I've got fire running through my veins. 'Cause when you touch me, I burst into flames. I don't know what it is you do to me. Now we're just dancing in this burning room. There's something in the way you look at me that tells me you are all I'm ever needing. I don't know what it is you do to me. Now we're just dancing in this burning room.
Welcome back, folks. I think we should be live and this should be going. Hopefully. Can you hear me well? Can you hear me well? I think you can. Oh boy. This is the day, folks. This is the day. Night City Wire, episode 4. It's the day. Now, before we begin, Muskim1223, thank you so much. Thank you so much for your $5 donation. Is my voice too high? Like, is it if it is, like, I can lower it down, like, it's not an issue. I do apologize. Welcome everyone. I saw your comments. Increase my volume. All right. How about now? Any background music? I'll set this up in a second. Just let me finish this. So, yeah. I think we should be good. Yeah, I saw the chat before, and honestly, thank you so much for all the support. Like, it's been crazy. I'm not gonna lie. So, the past couple of days have been wild, especially for the videos. Like, I am beyond any like explanation on what is going on. Like, how our videos doing so well. So thank you once again for all the support. Like, seriously. There's some background noise. Yeah, that's, I mean, if I increase my audio too much, it becomes a problem. But I'm looking at the waveform now. It's all good. So the audio should be good now. Yeah, that's the thing. There is always some like background noise, but I'll get a new mic soon. Like, I'm getting a new mic in 5 days, and that mic is gonna be really good. So I cannot actually get the static out because I have to get a dedicated preamp for that, which I don't have. But before we begin, please, everyone, click that like button. I hate asking for it. I completely hate asking for it, but it's the YouTube game. We have to play it that way. So yeah, it's sadly like that. YouTube places you in like the algorithm better if it's liked, and I don't know. I think everyone should like if they enjoy the content. But YouTube keeps pushing us to say those things, so thank you. Mic sounds fine. Okay, great. Boy, oh boy, what did I have a wild day? Because I woke up, I was like, sure, it's gonna be a great day. I'm gonna go live. We're gonna be streaming Night City Wire, and you know what happened? You know what happened? I turn on my PC. I get my cup of coffee. It doesn't want to start. Like, the PC is completely done, and I'm like, what is going on? I cannot pass the BIOS splash screen. So I'm like, it has to be a CMOS battery or something. So I get it out, I pull out the graphics card because the CMOS is below it. I take it out to reset BIOS, I put it back in, doesn't work. I take all of the hard drives out, it doesn't work. So I sprint to the store to buy a new CMOS battery. I sprint, and mid-sprint there is a storm. I mean, without thunder, but the rain was awful. So I go there, get back home. I am like just done from the rain. I put the new CMOS in. It doesn't work. And I'm like, what the hell is going on? So my friend is like, did you check the hard drives? And he's like, yeah. Check them again. And I see that there is one hard drive below all of the hard drives that I forgot to turn off. And that one hard drive caused the entire BIOS to completely malfunction. So I get it out, and my voice is done. So I get it out, and it works. So it's insane. Yeah, thank you so much for the likes. It's been insane. Like, today has been like, I'm just glad that I'm able to stream because, to be honest, I thought I was not gonna be able to. Yeah. Also, Mad Queen has a birthday today, so don't forget to wish her a happy birthday. Which is really cool. I mean, her birthday is on the Night City Wire. Damn. Mine is on the 1st of December, and by then we're gonna already play Cyberpunk, so I will have a stream on my birthday playing Cyberpunk, so that's great. Yeah. Yeah, thank you for all the support. So today, Night City Wire is going to be insane because they're going to be talking more about vehicles. And one thing that I'm really looking forward to is driving. So handling, collision, how certain things react with your vehicle, how your vehicle can basically brake, accelerate, shift, everything. So those are the details that interest me. And obviously, yes, I know that this is not a racing game, but they said that they want to make racing as enjoyable as possible. So of course, I want to see how it looks. I want to see if it's good. But by the way, we've seen some bike driving, and that was cool. Like, that was smart what they did with it, like how it turns. But of course, today is gonna be the day to actually see if it's good or not. Yeah. Sorry, I'm late. No worry, Fire Knight, you're not late. Oh yeah, there is also a Cyberpunk / Porsche deal. Porsche? How do you say it? I cannot say it in English well with the Porsche. But yeah, they tweeted out to Porsche to actually say, like, look, you have a car, we'll send you the key. And they were like, they post a picture of the vehicles. You can go to Porsche Twitter and then you can actually see like what they posted. But I'm sure, like, obviously that has been planned in advance, this entire marketing strategy. It's honestly insane that they're doing it with Porsche because, yeah. And also, they had a collaboration with Old Spice, I believe, which is, what? So I'll try to get that Old Spice / Cyberpunk thing if I can get it in the stores here. And also, what they had, now they have a collaboration with OnePlus to actually do a phone in China. So yeah. So the stream, like the cosplay competition, is, I believe, starting here in 25 minutes. They're gonna be choosing the cosplay winners. And then after that, they're gonna be starting with the show. Now, I did promise music, right? So let me see. Like, my hard drive died away, and I do have backup. Like, that's not an issue, but where do I find it now? I cannot find the right music. Oh, there we go. Let me see if this works. I want to get some nice tunes here. Okay, I'm gonna lower this down. Let me check. Okay, I think this should be good. Let me just desktop audio. All right, I think you have the music now. Tell me if it's too loud. Honestly, the music is at like 0. So yeah. Cooper Ellsworth, thank you so much for $5. Thank you for giving us Cyberpunk 2077 lore news. Congrats also on the 60k. Yeah, thank you guys so much for 60k. Like, we just burst through that number. Like, damn. DJ Meal in the house. Porsche. Yeah, you can say it like that. Like, just the pronunciation, like, in our language, it's kind of different, but yeah, Porsche. Drop that beat. Hey, Neon! Neon is also here. I think you're also starting soon, man, right? I hope they're gonna show the cosplay contest here on this stream. Do I think any console footage will be presented? I hope so. I am not sure if, but I hope so. Honestly, I've been looking forward to the current gen gameplay, just to see how it's going to run on PlayStation 4 and Xbox One, because obviously they have to sacrifice on some things, and I want to see what those things are. 100k by the end of the year. Well, we'll see. Like, I'll keep grinding, and if you guys enjoy the content, you can subscribe and like. The thing is, I'm not gonna stop when Cyberpunk comes out. I'm actually gonna increase the content that I put out. So playthroughs, gameplay videos, lore videos, guides, etc. Like a lot of stuff. Oh, nice. Cosplays on the same stream in 25. Nice, man. Oh boy, so many news coming out, right? I mean, let's face it. Today I think I won't get to the news video because I wanna just rest a bit after NCV is done. Like, I don't wanna rush it. But tomorrow I'm actually going to release the news video around everything, and then day after that I should have my first analysis of the trailer. Like, depends how many trailers they have, depends on the amount of, like, the length of that trailer, because if a trailer is 4 minutes long, ooh, that's a problem to analyze. That takes time. But if it's like a 2-minute trailer, I can analyze that relatively fast. I mean, relatively. No sleep and work. Watch my health. Honestly, this is nothing. I worked in the news sector before this, and the amount of work that is now and the work that I had before, it's like, this is, I'm not saying easy, but it's a lot easier because technically I work for myself, so there is no pressure in a sense, and I enjoy editing anyway, so yeah. I don't know what's wrong with my voice today. 19th November National Day. Yeah, we're so close to release, guys. So, which cars do you want to see today? When is CDPR stream live? It's live right now. If you want, I can. Do you want me to switch to the? I mean, it's a countdown. Do you want me to switch? Is this my full-time job now? Yeah. Now I'm a full-time YouTuber. Actually. We'll see like how it goes. Right now, it's amazing. So yeah. Is it possible to visually change V? Yeah, you can create, like, the V that you see, like, is just a marketing look of the V. You can create your character however you want. Like, you have a character creation at the beginning. Thank you. It says 49 minutes here. Honestly, the cosplay contest should start in 20 minutes. So I'm going to switch when that starts, because there's some amazing cosplays. That Bugatti type car is what I want to see. Yeah. What was I doing before? I was a producer anyway, so I was doing production, event management, and event planning before this, and I was doing that while I was attending my academy. And when I graduated, I did that for a bit, and then I just switched to YouTube, I guess. But yeah. And all that time I was just doing YouTube in the background, but I wasn't going full time like right now. I'm a sports car kind of a guy, man. Trucks are not really popular here in Bosnia. I don't know how in the rest of Europe. I think generally in Europe, trucks are not that popular. I don't know, I think that's a USA thing. And I have nothing against trucks. I actually like trucks, but here it's impossible to drive them. Not, like, our roads are not even that wide to have a truck. Because when Nurk actually came to Tuzla, because he's from here, the NBA player, he had a big truck, and that truck, like, it was funny to see him go through the city in that truck, because the streets are so narrow, so it's impossible to turn. Like, what was my last meal? I had pasta right now. Is it possible to be from Bosnia but not from Herzegovina? No, it's the same country, Bosnia and Herzegovina. So it's like one country. There is you are, like, you can be in a different region, but if you're from Bosnia, you're from Bosnia and Herzegovina. But it's easier for me just to say Bosnia. There's a truck on every street in Texas. I mean, yeah. Bosnia, right? We're no. Yeah. Secretly I'm from Texas. Yeah. Do I have Patreon? Yes, my friend, I do have a Patreon. I think I haven't posted a link here because I'm a dumbass, but there is actually a link on my channel. Just go to my channel. There is a link on the corner. Do I earn enough from YouTube? Honestly, money is not that important to me, but I can earn enough to cover the expenses and to pay bills, and that's good. And that's why I chose this to do as my job. Like, I mean, I haven't switched to YouTube because I'm like, oh yeah, I want to make millions. No, I don't care about that. Money is good. Like, don't get me wrong, money is good, but that's not my primary goal. So yeah, I earn a decent amount that enables me to do this. Yeah. Thank you, Ms. Kim. Thank you. Do we have? I don't know if we have that salad. Like, the thing is, I don't know like what that means. We might have it, but I don't know that specific Zemai Kovi. I cannot pronounce that. I'm so sorry. Yeah, I mean, the Night City Wire starts in 45 minutes and 57 seconds. But the cosplay contest is in 15 minutes. How many playthroughs do I see myself? A lot. Thank you, Altmaniac Cunningham, but please don't spam. Like, no need. Thank you. Question, would we get a physical copy of the Cyberpunk soundtrack? You mean like just the soundtrack CD? I mean, that would be cool. I don't know. I don't know what they're gonna do with that. Oh, like, all of those songs are available as bonuses on GOG. So yeah. Dracula LKM. I think I would be a badass Dracula voice actor. Just imagine that. I need to make a series one day. If I have enough money to produce an animated series, a Dracula animated series, I will. Big Daddy, thank you for watching. Do I still hate milk? I don't hate milk. I just don't drink milk. I'm not a fan. How's my PC? Yeah, it's great. It was just that one hard drive which caused the entire PC to, BIOS to malfunction. And the problem is, like, I didn't see, like, I thought I unplugged every hard drive to actually troubleshoot the PC, but I forgot that one because it's hidden, like, it's behind all of the cables on the back side. From 1 to 10, how hyped are you about Cyberpunk? 10. For this one, 10, because it's vehicles. Last known Dracula. Oh my god. I should probably make, like, you know, one of those characters that people make, like that animated VR stuff that they can control hands and it looks realistic. Just that, but Dracula. Like the VR character that they have. Quick question, what will they be showing today? Cars, vehicles, driving. They should also show the behind the scenes regarding soundtrack, and by soundtrack they don't mean like Rocky and the Bunch. They mean like actual composers of the songs. Yeah, VR chat, that thing. Imagine that, just a Dracula. Well, if this YouTube thing fails, I'm going to Twitch then to stream with that. But that's cool, like, seriously, I like that. Like, there is also one, like, I noticed it a couple of times, there is also one VTuber here. I don't know her name, but she's like this thing, and she also covers Cyberpunk. And that's honestly the way, I don't know who produces that, if it's her or obviously she has a team. But that looks insane, that truly looks insane. Like, that looks absolutely fantastic, like, just from the perspective of quality. Thoughts on Ghost of Tsushima gameplay, multiplayer? Is it out yet? I completely got, like, I haven't followed that in a while. Like, is it out? I mean, I'm all for it, like, I'm excited. I'm definitely excited about Ghost of Tsushima multiplayer. Will there be VR support for Cyberpunk? The devs said they haven't really went into that. And the problem is that sometimes like those things take a while. So if they do decide to go with VR one day, maybe, but so far, no, no, no. So I wonder if LKM first character would look like Dracula. Oh yeah, that would be cool. I don't know, I'm still thinking about like what sort of a character I want to make. Like, I kind of want to go for the same look like me because of some ideas I have for videos, but we'll see. Like, I'm not really good at molding characters to look like someone. Oh, Mr. Ben Pulse, thank you so much for 5, is that Australian dollars? Thank you. What are you most excited about doing in the game? Well, honestly, the first thing I'm going to do when I get a vehicle and when they allow me to, like in the game, like straight up, I'm going to just drive around Night City. Just that, just take it all in, because I think the city is so important in that sense that I will do that first and then, you know, do something else. Then actually start playing the game. But for the first 2 hours, I will just get in a car or go on a foot somewhere and just explore the city a little bit, because I want to see how it looks. Like, I want to see, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah, I'll be doing some non-story gameplay videos, and that's actually a smart idea. Obviously, I will be doing a 24-hour stream once this game is out, so on the same day, I think. If it all goes well, it's gonna be the same day or the day after that, but if it all goes well, then it's gonna be the same day. When the game becomes available, I'll go and stream it, so that's gonna be cool. Yeah, we're so close. We're very close to visiting Night City. Alright, this is 39 minutes. I'm gonna be switching the screen in 5. I'm gonna be switching the screen. We almost have 1,000 people watching. Hello everyone. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. Thank you, thank you. Yes, I will be streaming my first playthrough. Yeah, true. Like, that's gonna be cool. Drink my water, stay hydrated, thank you. Also everyone else, but currently I have Coke. Judy has Ghost in the Shell tattoo? Yeah, I think so. Eighth grade, thank you so much for $5. This has been a very big and ambitious project. I'm glad they're coming across the finish line. Also glad you've been covering it as you have been. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for watching. I'm glad you like the content. Can I smash Adam Smasher? Ooh, that's... I don't know. What kind of vehicles do I hope to see? Well, honestly, I hope to see just the different varieties from... I want to see, like, they said, like, okay, they have the base models, then they have different variants. So I at least want to see a couple of variants. Maybe some, you know, from the vehicle, from different manufacturers. I don't have to see every single vehicle, like that's not it, but I kind of want to see the tiers from like the worst vehicle, and I also want them to drive Rayfield. I want to see bike gameplay, like I want to see pretty much a little bit of everything, but obviously not every single vehicle. Yeah. Cybertruck in Cyberpunk? I mean, they have a nice collaboration, I think, so hopefully it isn't, because that would be cool. That would be really cool. What are the red icons on the leaked map? I'm not sure. I think those could be locations which you cannot really access, where you will be shot on sight. I kind of looked at the position, and I don't know. Like, those might be locations you cannot enter. Just like that, because, yeah. LKM, while you're streaming, how do you plan to combat censorship on YouTube? Regarding Cyberpunk, I think they said there will be like streamer option, so it hides nudity. So, I mean, if that's in, like, I'm good. If it's not, then I'll have to see like something. I'll think of something. But obviously, they think about everyone, so. You know, YouTubers and streamers are important if you want them to cover your game. Do you think? I don't know about the pre-download. Like, there is going to be a pre-download. I'm sure of that. Maybe one day before. Could be one day before. I don't know. And info on New Game Plus, man. I just want to info on the new game. Full stop. New Game Plus. Let's just see the game first. Twitch, yeah, I'm gonna be switching to Twitch right now. We're very close. Nice. Let me get that bonus. Let me get that bonus. Alright. Pre-downloads on the 14th. I hope it is. I love your voice, Count Dracula. Thank you. Will Siri be in the game? Siri will be maybe as an Easter egg, something very small, nothing too huge. Yeah. They're streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on YouTube. No point in me streaming on Twitch. 1K viewers, yeah, it's amazing. Like, seriously. Thank you so much. It means a bunch. Yeah, I'm gonna be playing a Street Kid first. I mean, you don't actually have to know the lore for any life pad, but it's useful. That's why I make videos on the lore. And obviously, when the game comes out, when I have access to gameplay, when I have access to footage, I will be uploading more lore videos, so don't worry about that one bit. Do I live in a castle? Yeah, the smallest castle in the world. If you pre-ordered Collector's Edition, the package and its arrival, that's completely on your distributor. So it depends where you're buying from. That's up to them. They actually guarantee you get it on the same day, but yeah. I mean, yeah, I'll go with the character customization first. I think there should be a way to hide the, you know, the thing. Revinite, thank you so much. Thank you so much for subbing. Am I afraid of sunlight? Maybe I'm afraid of sunlight, you never know. Do you think we'll be getting the other cinematic today? I'm not sure. We could. We definitely could, but usually those are produced for like the launch. Those kind of a CGI trailers, like the CGI we've seen with Keanu. Like that sort of stuff could be for launch. So we'll see what happens in this one. Hello, Bruno. You thought it was on 16th? Man, you got bamboozled. No. It's today. It's today. Well, the actual, my god, I'm slow today. The actual cosplay contest is starting in 3 minutes. Am I Polish or Czech? I am Bosnian. Intro cinematic maybe? I don't know if that's intro. I think they're gonna have something else. That's for the trailer. I don't know if we're getting console gameplay today. Honestly, if we are getting console gameplay, they should have announced it. But I don't know. I have no clue, honestly. Finally got my gaming PC ready. Yeah, I'll have mine ready soon, very soon. Yeah. So what else do you want to see, guys? What else do you want to see? Yes, we're watching the cosplay contest because the cosplay contest looks amazing. Like the finalists are... Oof. Alright, let me just see this. Just a quick. Alright. My god, this... No, sometimes it's just crazy with the social media because it's just all over the place, man. It's all over the place. What's the news on Trauma Team comic series? Just read the first one. The second one came out. So far I enjoy it. I'm kind of sad that it's only like, what, 21 page or something? Because here, comic books are a lot bigger in a sense. Like, in terms of pages. So, yeah. But, you know, how it's... The art is amazing, and I think, like, the story itself is good. Like, it's cool. Не мога да pričam bosanski. I cannot. That wouldn't be cool. Please stop spamming. Please stop spamming. Those things get you in timeout, man. Like, I see it, like, really. This is not the last episode of the NCV. They have one more, I think. I'll have to... If I see it one more time, man, I'll just have to mute you. So, sorry, but no spam. You think they will show explicit romance? No, not that. No, not that. No, not to that point. Not to that point. Alright, dude. Sorry, but you're out. Yep, you're out. Like I told you 2 times. Hello, user Sif. User Sif. I'm so bad with accent today. Yep, he's gone. No worries, man. No worries. Let's see what's going on here, huh? Let's see what's going on here. Should it start now? Should I disable? Yeah, the music is done anyway. Speak some corpo. Should I start soon here? Oh, yep. All right.
Night City is a place of many faces, from power-mongering corpos and chromed-out celebrities to infamous gang members and hard-hitting mercenaries. Take part in our cosplay contest and show us which face of Cyberpunk 2077 is yours.
You can tell me. You can just tell me down below if it's too loud. Let's see this cosplay contest, because honestly,
Hello
I'm
everyone,
excited.
welcome to the grand finale of our Cyberpunk 2077 cosplay contest. In this contest, we asked our talented community to cosplay a character from the game based on officially published art, screenshots, videos, cosplay guides, etc.
Yeah.
And let me tell you one thing, we were blown away by the results. After announcing the contest in June 2019, we decided to take it for a tour around the world. We visited 5 gaming events in different countries. We went to Gamescom in Germany, PAX in the USA, Tokyo Game Show in Japan, Igromir in Russia, and finally, Paris Games Week in France. I'm sure not all of you had the opportunity to be there, so let's see how it all went down.
Alright, let's see. I think it's good now. I think it should be good now. Yeah. Amazing. Mike! This is cool, man. Look at the crowds. Look at the crowds. This is absolutely insane, the work they did here. Great. Yeah, Mike Pondsmith. Look at this. Absolutely mental.
In each of those events, we chose one winner who advanced to the grand finale. But we weren't done yet. For everyone who couldn't be there, we also organized online qualifiers where people could submit their cosplays on a dedicated website. You see, we met dozens of amazing cosplayers during offline qualifiers, but we received hundreds more submissions online. So as you can imagine, the choice wasn't easy. In fact, it was so hard that instead of choosing 5 more finalists from online qualifiers, we chose 7. And now, 12 best Cyberpunk cosplayers are competing for the first place
Who's
in
your
the
favorite?
first official Cyberpunk 2077 cosplay contest,
Yeah, Mike
and
is
a
so
nice
cool.
chunk of the $30,000 prize pool.
Nice.
Are you ready to meet them?
Yes. Alright, let's see. Character V, name Andy.
Hi everyone, I'm Valentine Costumes, and this is my V cosplay. I'd love to have more time to show you all of the details of this
Wow.
costume, from the precise top stitching and hand-painted motifs, through the custom modelled and finished guns and props, but for now, let's just watch it all in action.
So, where do you think you're going?
Sit.
That way.
Is audio good?
Sing.
V, you got my splinter?
Sure have. You got my stuff? The hell is this, Sing?
Hey, if anything goes wrong, this never happened.
You worry too much, Sing. Nothing's gonna go wrong.
Told you so, man. Don't think nothing's going wrong.
What went wrong?
Everything.
Oh, Judy cosplay. Damn, that was cool. But
Привет,
Sergey,
я Степанов Сергей, обычный парень из
Hello.
России, деревни Пафин. Мое любимое занятие — создавать крутые вещи. Мечтаю о своей мастерской. Полуфинал сделал меня на шаг ближе к этой цели. Ройс был хорошо описан, я воспроизвел его в мельчайших деталях. Но на экзоскелет не было гайда. Предстояла большая и сложная работа. Хотя,
Holy
что рассказывать? Брейн-дэнс. Работал в гараже у отца, на кухне и даже на улице. Вес костюма около 80 килограммов. В суставах ног установлены газовые лифты. Большая пушка — это пульт
Winner.
управления, анимации, эффектами
Winner.
костюма. Шлейф
I'm
управления проложен как в игре. Активаторы на ногах включают механические звуки шагов.
Yeah, there is
Выстрел
gameplay
из
later.
оружия сопровождается оригинальным звуком из игры, анимацией света и движения. Фразы Ройса для атмосферы злодея.
you see this?
Щит имеет перфорацию с подсветкой.
You see this? Absolutely insane. Oh, what? Russia, man. Russia and cosplay. It's insane. Insane. Nice. Yeah, this dude built an exoskeleton. Wow. Sorry, but the Maelstrom guy is still my favorite. But
What's
also
up?
this
My
one
name
is
is Cody Lewis from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, and I'm cosplaying as Johnny Silverhand from the new game Cyberpunk 2077. Check it
nice.
out.
Let's see.
I've been a fan of CD Projekt Red's games for a long time, dating back to when I started playing The Witcher 3. And when I saw that they were coming out with Cyberpunk 2077, I was very excited.
This is-
and
oh.
even more excited when they announced a Cyberpunk cosplay contest.
That's a good.
I'd never
that's a
cosplayed
good
before,
hand.
and I was kind of nervous to start the competition, but when I saw that Johnny Silverhand was one of the characters they could cosplay as, I immediately jumped on it because
I mean-
I'm a guitarist myself, and I thought I could play the character very well. And being a
is neat.
guitarist, I wanted to be able to play the guitar while wearing the costume. So
It's not
when
the
I built
best,
the
yeah,
costume, I
but-
made sure that I was able to play the guitar while wearing the arm
It's
itself.
still damn good. How about now? Neat, man. Amazing. Loved so far. Selena from Germany. Alright. Oh, this is neat. This is also a good cosplay. The hand is okay, yeah. I mean, props. Definitely. Oh, nice. Love this effect with the eyes. That was cool. Yeah, I really like this. This is nice. Like the legs and how they're done. Like it looks insane. Yeah. Not bad. Yeah, cosplay is. Yeah. Lizzy Wizzy was cool. Caitlin from USA. Winner of PAX qualifiers.
Check your comms. Dick's just sent over a bounty, and she should be headed his way.
Last known location.
Oh, look who it is. You got some balls coming around here.
Ooh.
We run this joint.
Tiger
What
claws?
you gonna do about it? Oh, what the?
Oh. I like this guy. This guy is chilling. Oh. Okay.
Spare me. I'll call off the bounty.
Okay.
Come and get it.
My name is Lola Zeta from Indonesia, Southeast Asia. Been waiting for 7 years and now the wait is over. So enough talking.
Is this the winner?
We have a city to burn. Samurai.
This is cool. I like this cosplay a lot. This one is better, come on. I mean, I don't expect James Cameron over here, come on. Still cool. I think they had to do this themselves. Oh, Dum Dum.
Hi, I'm Mia, also known as Tingilia Cosplay. I cosplay since 2015. For this competition, I cosplay Dum Dum, a character which allows me to transform completely into a badass gang member from the world of Cyberpunk 2077. Thanks for watching and goodbye.
Neat, man. This is good. Yeah. Insane. Insane. They were showing real gameplay? This is nice.
Hey guys, I'm Yugra and I'm an artist from Estonia. I like both digital and physical forms of art. I like to experiment with materials and I'm a huge fan of collab projects.
Alright.
My cosplay is a Home Manticore 8D character, which I decided to upgrade with extra Cyberpunk swag. My jacket has an inbuilt screen for ads, while the boots are enchanted with lights and smoke machines. Cyberpunk 2077 is the most ambitious project, and I hope you enjoy it.
Nice, but please don't get me banned. Even this one's good, but please don't get me banned. Oh, it's done. So is this the winner? She win. Oh.
Trauma Team International. 3 minutes. Heal, diagnose, extract. An emergency unit has been dispatched.
Our Trauma Team soldier comes equipped with the latest military-grade cyberware available. Deadly accuracy, faster reflexes, and of course, greater strength. The soldier, equipped with the most recent Kang Tower Industries weapons, the best weapons in the market. The Militech M10AF Lexington is a small caliber handgun, but no less deadly.
Look at Trauma Team over here.
Subscribe to a Platinum membership and our unit will rescue you anywhere, even in the farthest regions of the Badlands.
Mission complete.
They're badasses, come on.
Hi, I'm Dimitri, also known as Props It Yourself. I'm a French cosplayer, and this is my Cyberpunk cosplay for the final.
That was good. That was a good Trauma Team. Larry, let's see what you got. Is the audio good?
You Militech people got a lot of nerve calling these meetings and not showing up. Where were you?
I'm sorry. I thought that we agreed to meet in a secure location.
That's bullshit, you know it. Is that all you got?
You belong to Maelstrom now, bitch.
Nice. Yeah.
Hello, my name's Larry Hastings. I'm from Cincinnati, Ohio,
Love
USA.
this.
A lot of people said that Royce couldn't be done based on his aesthetics. However, myself and my team thought that that was the most interesting problem that we had to solve. Thus, we brought him to life. Here's what we got.
That was good. V?
Heard you were looking for me. Come.
So you are...
Catherine, but you can call me V.
You are not what I expected.
What? Can a girl from Czech Republic do guns in that city?
Yes, I mean, no, what I meant actually was...
Look, here you can be anything you want. That's right. Sorry, buying or not? Military M10AF Lexington. With rapid fire. Kom nou, zie dit hè? Hoe goed is het helaas? And our big boy Achilles. So, which one? Thirsty?
Czech Republic going wild over here. Let's go. Let's go.
You forgot to check out these.
I mean, yeah, they had to produce these themselves.
They were all amazing.
Yeah.
Do you have your favorite?
That was cool.
Because they certainly didn't make it easy for us to choose. But before we meet our judges and reveal the winners, let's talk about prizes one more time. I already mentioned the $30,000 prize pool, but that's not all. Our team has prepared a little surprise. We decided that regular trophies are not cool enough. So instead of that, the top 3 will receive detailed props based on weapons from the game. They have been made specifically for this occasion, and winners will be able to do with them as they please. They can use them as props in their photo shoots, or just display them in a cool place in their houses or their workshops.
Nice! Love the detail.
To be able to judge everyone fairly, earlier this September, we organized a pre-judging session with each of our finalists. We were joined by our expert judges, Mau Cosplay and Maya Felicitas.
Oh, hello!
You may know them as the original Vs. So, after taking a closer look at every picture, every video, every work-in-progress material sent by our finalists, and asking them detailed questions about their costumes, we have finally come up with a decision. So let's hear it from our judges.
The third place goes to someone who did an incredibly authentic job. When you see him walking in the streets, you think this guy came straight from the game.
He looks like the real deal. Ladies and gentlemen, the third place goes to Larry Hastings, aka Vulture Productions, from the US as Royce. Yay!
Neat. Yeah, I agree.
The winner of the second place did something that none of us or any of the other judges have ever seen before. Her crafting skills are outstanding and she left all of us speechless.
Ladies and gentlemen and comrades, the second place goes to Russian name Anna Ormely Milova from Russia as Lizzie Wizzy.
Yep. Yep.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much. Oh my god.
That was good.
The first place goes to someone who used almost every cosplay technique we've ever heard of and also used some very professional techniques.
She even cut her long hair and shaved her head for this Cyberpunk character.
She's super dedicated and also had to learn a bunch of new skills,
Wait.
all of them to be combined in her breathtaking cosplay.
So, ladies and gentlemen, Leute, the first place in the Cyberpunk cosplay contest goes to, let's say together,
okay.
Tingilia Cosplay from Germany as Dum Dum!
Congratulations!
No place? I mean, I like Dum Dum cosplay, don't get me wrong, but Royce...
That was amazing. Please
with
make
the
sure to spend that cash
exoskeleton.
wisely. Or not. I guess this is it. This is the end of the contest. It has been a wild ride for all of us, but let me tell you one thing before we finish. I'd like to thank every single participant, whether you made it to the finale or not. You all showed enormous talent and determination, and I hope that you will keep up the good work, because there's still so many characters left to cosplay, and you will be able to meet them very soon on November 19th, 2020.
Oh yeah, in the game.
So thank you once again, and see you in Night City.
We're getting there. I don't know, man. To be completely honest, I actually expected Royce to win. Because seriously, okay, let's face the facts right now. That was insane. Like seriously, that entire thing that he made is insane. And I'm sorry, but no place at all? Man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, I understand the hard work of everyone, but come on. That guy... I don't know, it's gonna be interesting to see I'm actually interested to hear, like, everyone's opinions, like... Yeah, I thought Royce won. Like, I mean, I'm not an expert on cosplay. Like, I'm not a judge. I'm not good to actually say if, like, who deserves. But in my personal opinion, I think that guy deserves at least a placement, like, in one of the three. Like, he got third. Did he, though? There were two Dum-Dums. Not two Dum-Dums, two Royces. The first Royce with the exoskeleton, and the second Royce with... without the exoskeleton. I mean, the Royce that won the third place was amazing, but come on, exoskeleton? I mean, it's not rigged. Come on, you know that rigging actual competitions, like companies, they can pay serious fines for that. It's not rigged. I mean, I don't know. Personally, I think that guy with an exoskeleton deserved at least a placement in one of the three. Maybe not win, I don't know, but at least, come on. That man had audio for each button on this exosuit, or ACPA, if you want to call it like that. I don't know if actually that's ACPA. Assisted combat personal armor, that's actually from the lore. And Nomads were actually the first one, the Metacorp was actually the first one who made the first ACPA. That's also the lore. And they sold the rights to Militech, I believe, and then after that everyone started using. If you actually saw in the trailer, that police guy, also Royce has an ACPA, so yeah. Royce deserved, but that was like, wait, Royce is third place? Are they gonna have two Royces? Yeah. Yeah, I mean, yeah. As you say, Slav Emperor lost by a tiny margin. It happens. Of course, it happens. Of course it happens. Still, huge props to all of them. And I think they actually had to create their own videos to send. Like that can be a problem sometimes if you're not skilled with camera. Like, yeah, it can maybe look in some cases cringe, but that also comes like if you want something done well, you need a budget. So I understand, like, from their perspective, they're not filmmakers. But on the job they did personally, regarding cosplay, that's where they shined. Seriously. Yeah, also Trauma Team was really cool. In all fairness, Exo Royce had a fairly simple looking mask. I agree, man, but come on. Yeah, the Royce that won, the third place, definitely had a better mask. But the Exo, like, I cannot get over the Exo suit because it's so well made and it required so much more work. Yeah, there were a ton besides them. Like, yeah. I mean, it is what it is. Like, I mean, I can have a personal choice, but if that's their choice, I'm not against it. I may not agree with it, but I don't know. So the Night's Divide is starting in 5 minutes, and we're almost ready to jump in. Thank you everyone for coming. We have what? It says 1,300 people watching. Nice. Hello. Yeah, it's insane. It should have been, yeah. I think, yeah, that was a face mask that actually costed him the place. Yeah, you know, it is what it is. It happens. Usually in this competition, it's the small details that win, you know? It's the small things that can guarantee that win. But yeah. And he made the Exo alone? Jeez, man. Exo Royce is the people's winner, I think. Yeah. Do they have the award that is done by vote? Because honestly, that would be cool if they have the audience winner. Like if they had the poll, and then people will be able to vote for finalists, and then okay, they have their first 3 prizes, and then they also have the best cosplay voted by the community. I think that would be good. I think that would be good. Yeah, everyone, I do apologize for asking for likes. It's just YouTube makes us do that because it places the video better in the algorithm. So if you can, please click that like button. It's much appreciated. Thank you. I agree with first place. Yeah. I don't know. It's just bothering me that he's not up there. Like it's not. I have problems with who won and like second or third. I don't know. Bots can also destroy this kind of pool. I'm sure there are ways to get over that. Like, yeah, audience choice. Absolutely right. Yeah. It's also subjective. Yeah, of course. Art is a very subjective thing. I agree. Hey, is Kalenko here? Hello. You got subscribe? Oh, thank you. Thank you everyone for subbing. Thank you everyone for watching. Yeah, there were some insane ones. Hey, Elkem, what was my favorite top 3? The first one. Okay, let me think about it now. If we count in the exoskeleton, I would place him third. The first one, I would place him second. No, sorry, I would place him second or first. I don't know. Now that I think about the mask, honestly, I would just personally place him first just because of the exosuit. The second would be Lizzie Wizzy. And the third one, let me think. I think Trauma Team. It's morning for us Americans. Yeah, it's actually night here. It's 5:57. Found your channel a couple of months ago. Love it. Great content. Thank you so much for watching. Oh yeah, the crunch. Yeah, that was a dodgy topic. I'm glad that I was able to cover that. Well, only 10 minutes left on my break. Oh man, don't worry. There's gonna be a VOD later. So regarding content, today I will finish this, and then tomorrow I will upload my bigger Cyberpunk news video, because I think like I shouldn't rush it, because I want to get all the info first. So tomorrow you're gonna be getting a longer news video, and then day after that I will analyze the trailers. If the trailer is not too long, then it's gonna take me a bit more. But of course I will be talking about the lore that came from this Night City Wire. Crimson King, hello, welcome to the channel, new member. Yep. Balash. Oh, Balash. I hope I pronounced that right. I do apologize if I didn't. Hi, do you think the environment will be as distractible as in the trailer? Also, good luck with my name. Balash? Is it that? Yeah, I think like we saw some environmental destruction. Obviously, it's not gonna be too much, but some, like, let's say some concrete over there, you know, on the map is gonna be, I guess, destructible. But don't expect to destroy everything, because that'll be too much. But I want to see the destruction right now when it comes to vehicles. So we're gonna be jumping into this very soon, 42 seconds. And I believe Alana is also hosting this, so that should be fun. Thank you. No, thank you for watching. Thank you all for watching. All right, here we go. I'll increase the volume, no worries. Like, it's always difficult to set the volume, but yeah. Here we go, folks. I'm excited. I'm excited. All right. Let's get the show on the road. Here we go.
You don't believe in no fate. Every day digging the grave. Stepping up here with the stakes. City of dreams, city of...
Here we go.
Welcome to Night City Wire Episode 4, the show from us at CD Projekt Red, where we talk about all things Cyberpunk 2077. We're going to start today's episode by giving you a look at just some of the vehicles you might procure during your time in Night City, and having a chat to senior vehicle artist Paul, who's going to give us a little bit more information before we take you behind the scenes and a look at the lengths the teams have gone to bring vehicles to life. We're also going to have news on an exciting collaboration. Then we're going to be talking about fashion and styles in Night City before we recap the incredibly talented finalists in our Cyberpunk cosplay contest. We'll then wrap up today's episode with some news about Stadia. There is a lot to talk about, so let's get started.
Let's go. Here we go, folks. Here we go.
In a huge open world like Night City, you need a chill ride to get around fast. And in Cyberpunk 2077, there are tons of cool vehicles to choose from.
Get this, 4-liter engine, 6-cylinder, goes from 0 to 100 in 3.2 seconds. You fucking believe that?
We've crafted every car and motorbike with amazing attention to detail. On the chassis, the body, not to mention the interiors. You can expect every one not only to look unique, but to deliver a unique driving experience.
All right, show me what you got.
Don't expect advanced tech or luxurious materials here.
Economy class. This is where we shine.
Yeah, it's not the size that counts, I guess.
This class is mostly utility vehicles and low-end clunkers made for every pocket.
Hold on. It's a wreck.
My damn wreck.
Well, definitely no guy or girl magnet.
If you need to impress, look to this class alone.
I'm putting my ride on the line. Either you match it in cash, or you can forget about the fight.
With these wheels, no expense has been spared, no thrill ignored. Their plush interiors decked out in all the latest tech, while you get to sit back and enjoy the ride. Masterful engineering and practical design. Trucks and tanks for when you need power and brute force.
Exactly. Hell of a machine. Meat beast. My pride and joy.
Insane. And these monsters are literally unstoppable.
Oh.
These are for chooms who love the smell of exhaust and the roar of street wildlife. Their powerful engines and exchangeable parts make them perfect for tuning.
Come on! I want to smell that choo-choo burn!
Whether it's street racing, running from the NCPD, or just showing off in the streets, with these high-powered beasts, you will have only respect.
Oh yeah, like that!
If you need speed and armor, the Hypercar class is for you. It means precise bodywork, built-in LiDAR arrays, and really expensive materials.
Imagine you're sitting on a pile of eddies. Probably less than 1,000 people in the world can afford the Erendite.
Not your typical urban vehicle.
They will take you places you never dreamed you'd go. Oh, and original vehicles are not all you'll find in 2077. We also found room on our roster for some true automotive icons.
For sure.
Floor it, V.
There we go, boys. A Porsche in the game. Amazing.
Paul, thank you so much
Wow.
for joining us. I think it's fair to say we've come a really long way from Roach in The Witcher, so there's a lot to talk about.
Yep, there's a lot to talk about. What do you want to talk about?
Well, let's start with the various classes of different cars, because in the video we saw there were things like economy and luxury vehicles. But can you tell us a bit more about their kind of design philosophy? What does each kind of class offer when people are driving them around Night City?
Absolutely. Depending on the variation of the car that you're either buying or stealing, depending on your flavor, yeah, you'll notice that they don't just look different, but they'll also drive different and feel different. If you're buying or stealing a nice fancy looking sports color version of a car, you'll notice that it drives, faster, sounds a little bit more punchy and sporty than, for example, a junkier version of that same car. It can have solar panels tied to the roof or some other pipes that are hot wiring some other, cyberpunk components in your car. And, well, if it looks cheap, it probably drives cheap too.
So it seems that not only do the cars look good on the outside, but there's an awful lot of detail on the inside as well. Things like the dashboard. So can you tell us more about that? Because I know if you find a Quadra Type 66 in the city, it's going to look totally different from the Quadra Type 66 that the gangs are driving out in the Badlands, both outside and inside.
Yep, definitely. If you're about to steal a very nice high-end car, for example, when you get in, you'll see the dashboard light up nicely. You'll see your dial indicators revving a little bit. But that may not exist for a junk version at all. It may have the dashboard ripped out completely. No matter what your flavor is, you'll find something that suits your needs.
So what about racing then? Will there be racing? Because I know people have been asking.
Yes, we're absolutely going to have several races in the game.
Volume
Different locations, if you know you're going to be driving in the Badlands. Maybe bring a Nomad car, because it's just built to driving in the Badlands. But if you know you're going to be racing in Night City, just bring the hottest wheels you've got, because you're going to need all the power you can get. No matter where you're racing though, you need to bring a gun, because this is Night City and you never know what's going to happen.
Okay, so you talk about bringing cars then. Let's talk about storing and calling cars, because we know people can steal them. But what if somebody's found a car and they absolutely love this particular one? Is there a way for players to kind of build that collection? And then how do they actually, summon them?
Well, summoning cars works pretty much the same as you would summon Roach in The Witcher 3. Your transportation may or may not show up on a roof somewhere. But we're still working on fixing some bugs here and there. But yeah, if there's a car that you really, really like very much, if you can't wait to own a Quadra or a Type 66, you'll get a message from your fixer and says, hey, I've got a Quadra for sale for you, do you want to buy it? All you have to do is drive over, pay the money, and you've got your very own Quadra. Not to mention that every single vehicle that you buy, every single player vehicle, is absolutely unique in every way. It's got a unique interior, unique exterior, paint job. It'll sound different, but it'll also handle different.
So in the video, we did mention there was space for a true automotive icon. Do you want to reveal what that actually is?
Of course. The car in question here is Johnny Silverhand's car. And Johnny Silverhand is, well, he's a big rocker boy and he needs some wheels to match. So we gave him a 911 Porsche from 1977, which means in 2077, Johnny's car is going to be exactly 100 years old.
Well, Paul, thank you so much for your time today. Personally, I think I'm going to try and balance being a super cool badass mercenary and driving a Mai, because I love that little car. I think I could do it, right? I could be cool and in a Mai.
Definitely. Mai is absolutely cool as long as you stay on the road and not on the sidewalk.
I'll try my very best. We'll see. In past episodes, we've said that music plays a huge part in bringing Night City to life. But it's not just music. Our teams went to incredible lengths to recreate and capture the sounds that really bring these vehicles to life. I mean, they might have had some fun driving them, but I'm pretty sure that's just a perk of the job.
This is it. Fantastic.
We started with the visuals, and then we wanted to attach a proper sound to the visuals so that you have like a nice feeling or a nice vibe of the complete car. And then we moved on to organizing the whole thing. Early on, we made the decision that we are going to record on the racetracks, and then we are going to record cars in movement. We started cooperation with Tomek Chopi, who is like very, very well-known racing driver in Poland. That's really a nice sensation when you're driving with a racing driver and then he pushes the car to the limits. Like you can feel the G's with the braking and tight cornering, and you can feel the car actually like bending the laws of physics. We wanted to record a broad spectrum of cars, so we started with the powerful muscle cars, and then we went to more screaming tuned V6s, inline 6s, and then we went to V10s. We wanted to grab the off-road cars. We of course grabbed some drift cars, just to have the more aggressive character in the cars.
I want to kiss this man in the forehead.
We had to assemble a sound group or a sound team that would make the placing of the mics process very, very fast, because we had plenty of cars to do in a short time span.
We had the team of mechanics from a rally team, and they helped us immensely. What they've done, they've allowed us to put the microphones into places that we wouldn't be able to access differently. Putting a mic right into the car, they helped us to locate the places that are best.
Usually place 3 microphones in the engine bay, 3 microphones in the exhaust, and 2 microphones in the car. Cars are very, very complex in terms of sound, and it's very difficult to get all the necessary components that you have to make it sound believable.
But we were trying to look for something that would give us the character of the engine.
Insane.
We wanted to use normal organic electric engine that you could actually have in the nowadays car.
We didn't want the engines to be futuristic sci-fi-ish sounding. We want them much more organic, much more down to earth, something that would represent the combustion engine. And on top of that, we added small elements like the futuristic horns or like a futuristic UI of a car. It makes you feel like you are in a car of the future, and some car might talk to you, other car might have blips and bobs that will make you feel like you're in a futuristic vehicle.
Music slaps, by the way. Music nice. Someone loves drifting.
We wanted to be very, very close to what Mike set up in the lore. And early on, we decided to record Johnny's original car, which is Porsche 911 930 from 1977.
We recorded on dyno in control environment in a chamber. We could put mic in very different places. Porsche 930 that we recorded is the only car really that will be really sounding like the real car in the real world.
Oh.
We recorded more than 40 vehicles.
Not often do we record so many vehicles for a game that is not really a racing game.
Truth being told, this was the hardest part in my sound career, and I'm very, very proud of what we achieved with the sound team. This was something that we didn't do before, so creating the designs, creating the technology behind how the sound behaves, that's the best thing actually I ever did in my sound career.
That sweet sound. That sweet sound.
There has been a lot of talk about cars so far, so let's take a look at another collaboration. This time with Johnny Silverhand. I mean Keanu Reeves.
Oh, Keanu.
The smell. The travel.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Journey. Freedom. No, you know, it's not like deeper. Deep.
Yeah, even the windows.
I'm Gard Hollinger.
I'm Keanu Reeves.
And we're here as representatives of Arch Motorcycle, and we're doing some audio recording for Cyberpunk 2077. Arch Motorcycle is a custom production motorcycle company.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, he has
What's unique about it is that the motorcycles are built on a production platform, but each one is designed to be able to be personalized for each customer.
When CD Projekt Red approached me about doing Cyberpunk 2077, they also spoke about integrating. They were fans of, or I guess people who worked at the company were fans of Arch Motorcycle, and so they broached the idea of creating kind of specialized Cyberpunk 2077 version of the Arch Motorcycle, and I thought that was a very fine idea.
We have a motorcycle we've designed and we've been developing called the Method 143, and so that I think in particular was a creative inspiration for the designers. So they sort of used that as a basis and then went further. So it has a totally different, crazy-looking power plant.
We did a little customization.
It's good. I like it.
Today we're capturing sounds, getting some actual sounds of a power plant, and drivetrain, and characteristics of the motorcycle, which I'm sure they will, you know, have play with and stuff, but the source will be pure.
It has a sort of a racing engine in it compared to our production motorcycles. It has a dual exhaust system, and it sounds pretty...
Sounds good.
I could definitely blindfolded tell that that's the Method 143-ish sounding motorcycle.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nature of the role-playing aspect of the game, I think it'll be cool, like, to be on a bike and hearing that, going through the city streets and getting into the madness and mayhem.
He's really in the project. Like, Jesus, man, he's recording sounds over here for the game. Oh my god.
As with all episodes of Night City Wire, if you're tuning in late or if you just want to watch anything again, we will be uploading everything to our channels
Wait,
soon.
that's it?
Now it's time to talk about styles in Night City. Are you more kitsch or neo-militarism?
second. Yeah, bikes look cool. Yeah, bikes look cool. Bikes look really cool. I'm more of a car guy, but that looks nice.
Welcome to the brief authoritative history of Night City. This chapter is devoted to so-called styles, deeply linked with the history of the world, and a very important aspect of life in the city.
Character creation.
You can find them everywhere. In cars, clothes, guns, implants. They are your war paint. As one of our sponsors says, it matters not if you're dead, as long as you're doing it in style.
The moves on this girl! Swoosh, swoosh! Slicing them up like sashimi!
4 visual styles are evident in the Night City of 2077, each with its own history, status, and features.
Let's see.
Neon hair, illuminated tattoos, and chrome. Function comes second. Looks are what matter.
Stanley here with you, and we got another day ahead of us in this city of dreams.
The 4th corporate war broke out, and entropism was born. Vast and deep crises forced people to find ways to survive by any means. Getting the job done, no matter how, was the primary goal. The look? Who cares?
I love this town. Love it like you might love a mother who popped you out on the steps of an orphanage once and now stops you to ask if you got a smoke for her.
Fuck them! Fuck this job! Fuck this city!
Deadly elegance without ostentation.
This.
Corporate, militaristic fashion, mostly seen in the wealthier parts of town. Substance over style, that's the motto.
I don't like demonetization.
Celebrities, braindance stars, business magnates, heirs to corporate fortunes and corporate executives. They abandoned the cold, deadly elegance of neo-militarism and returned to the roots of kitsch, but gave it a fresh, new look.
Oh,
Okay, I like
shit,
this one
these
more.
hands. Sometimes it seems like I just brushed something and sparks fly.
Hey, Lizzie. I like this one more. Yeah.
Thank you for your attention. We wish you a very pleasant stay in our marvelous metropolis. Good luck, and goodbye.
NC's Legends! Know where you'll find most of them? The graveyard! Luckily, matters not where you're from, matters not where you start. What matters here is the walk you walk.
Nice. But damn,
Just before this
Jackie got
episode started, you might have tuned in early and seen our Cyberpunk cosplay contest finale. But just in case you've missed it, we've prepared a little summary for you featuring our very talented finalists. In the Cyberpunk cosplay contest, we asked our very talented community to cosplay a character from the game based on the art, screenshots, videos, cosplay guides, etc. We thought regular trophies weren't quite cool enough, so we decided that the top 3 will receive detailed props based on weapons from the game. They have been specifically made for this occasion, and the winners can do with them as they please. And now, the 12 best Cyberpunk cosplayers who have competed for first place in the first official Cyberpunk 2077 cosplay contest.
We saw this.
Are you ready to meet them?
Wait, is this beginning? Seriously, mix it up, Kuro. Come on. How is the face mask not good? Come on. Filler. I guess this is a recap. This is it. That was wild. Jesus. That was wild. Yeah, let's watch this. Yeah, this is done. They're not showing it again, I believe. Wait, are they showing it again?
Now, before we wrap up today's episode, there is one more thing to talk about. Previously, we announced that Cyberpunk 2077 was coming to Stadia, and today we can tell you that it is arriving on November 19th alongside other platforms, and pre-orders are starting now. Night City Wire is almost over, but if you do want just a little bit more, then stay tuned right here on the Twitch channel and join us for our post-show. As always, don't forget that if you've missed anything or if you just want to watch again, we will be uploading everything to our channels shortly, and we'll be back with Night City Wire episode 5 soon. No, actually, there is one more thing we're going to show you.
What now?
Welcome to the diner.
Oh!
So what do you want? Supercar? Big house? You want to rule this city? Well, you ain't getting anywhere without an upgrade. You need a softer touch, stronger spine, because taking over Night City ain't gonna be easy.
I'm in. Cyberpunk 2077. Available November 19th.
They're eating their LastKnownMeal. That was wild. That was the most wild. I don't know, like the previous Night City Wire was wild, but this one is also wild, man. Okay, so this is restreamable. They're going live in 1 minute again with this thing. Oh boy, no worries. We're going to return to the main show. Well, to the show that they're going to post actually, but wow, man, did you see that? That was wild. Yeah, it's coming in 50 seconds, but that was wild. Are you kidding me, man? Like the vehicles and how they drive, plus the sound, how they managed to capture sound, that was insane. That was absolutely insane. Like, my God. I haven't seen multiple houses. Maybe, but they just said one apartment. So, I mean, as I said, I would love to have a shack or something in the Badlands, because I think, you know, there should be two, in my opinion. But if it's one, and if it has fast traveling, then it's not a problem. Someone is saying that there is no new gameplay. Are you kidding me, man? So what new? Like, what? You saw so much new gameplay. What do you want to see, man? It's insane. All right, let's see what's going on here. Is this restreamable? Can I restream this? Alana? Alana? Is something going on? Oh, it's muted. I thought, yeah, that's not, guys, you're muted. Yeah. Hello? Unmute, please. Oh, good. It's not only us that has issues with streaming. Am I?
On the video itself.
There we go.
Click answer whatever is on your mind.
Do
Also, you
poll
can ask,
stuff.
Yeah, however those work, magic, and you can also ask questions.
Can I watch this though? I think I can.
So you can ask.
Okay.
Okay, it sounds like our
our directors have just told us in here that we did not have audio at the very beginning.
No.
We should be okay now. I believe the problems have been solved.
Do you want to watch this?
Hello, everyone. I'm Alana. I'm
wanna
joined
go
by
watch
Jesse.
trailers?
We've already done this and spoken about how excited we are about cars.
Yeah.
Let me ask you again, Jesse. How can everyone who can now hear us? We figured it out. Tech issues.
You don't want to watch this.
Well,
I can
first
go
off,
watch the trailers again.
Nice to hear from you, and it's nice to be heard. And you know, it's
Hey, no hate on
unfortunately no one
Alana.
heard
Come on,
my,
guys. Come on.
Sad
You
cries
said
for help.
something
As
nice.
very offensive, so
Right, I mean, yeah.
glad we bleeped that.
Anyway, we
Trailers?
if you
Alright,
get
let's switch
involved
to trailers.
Today with the
Alright, let's switch to trailers. Let me just find them first. I want to see the trailers again too. I have nothing against Alana and Jesse. I think they're both amazing people, but I can go do something else. Yeah, trailers. Yeah. Let's go for a small analysis first. I think they uploaded the trailers. Let me see. Cyberpunk. Let's see. Yeah, obviously I'll have the analysis. Don't worry. So which one do we want to see? The rides of the dark future first. I just hope everything is gonna be good. All right. I'm gonna play it in 1440p. All right. Let's watch. Yeah, let's watch this thing. I want to see this. Let's see this one more time, alright? Let's see this one more time.
In a huge open world like Night City, you need a chill ride to get around fast.
I'm gonna be stopping this, by the way. I cannot just look at this thing. Alright, so we're just gonna do a quick analysis of everything. And then we're gonna see. This first image, whoa. Nice. I like how they use they use a very smart thing. Basically, the more far you are from the ground, what happens is that it will start appearing like there's a lot of vehicles. I think GTA does the same thing in terms like when you go up to the sky, when you see the streets, they're like filled with cars. So they're gonna be doing the same trick, I believe. All right, let's see.
Huge open world.
Okay, nice. Got some more cars. I mean, yeah. Yeah, this is not even all the cars. And yeah, this we can see here more cars on the streets. They cannot have too many cars on the streets because obviously you have to go through them. But one thing I want to see is that, for example, during rush hour, that there is more vehicles.
World like Night City.
Yeah, this is Yaiba. We saw this.
Ride.
We also saw this shot. This is the street racing.
To get around fast.
NCPD. Nice. Oh, we also saw like someone took the police car. So yeah. This is here we have the avocados. Now, as I said, like from lore perspective, nomads are huge when it comes to vehicles. They're almost all mechanics. They're very good with cars because obviously they need cars to survive in the Badlands. So yeah, this is nice. This is one of the vehicles, I guess. Oh, this is the female V, I guess, character, and this is another bike. Nice, man. Yeah, this is I don't know, this shack over here, did we see it before? Yeah, I mean, yeah, looking at second by second, like I'm gonna go through this one and then I'm gonna go take a break and then I'll start working on the news for tomorrow. Don't worry about that. All right, let's see what's next. This is a beautiful shot, man. This is a beautiful shot. This either could be Haywood, or we could be getting close to North Oak here because I don't know the placement on this side. But yeah, this is nice. I love the coloration on this car.
Cyberpunk.
Oh, look at this.
2077.
Damn, do you see this? This is the Bugatti that's that they were actually showing in the trailer. And as you can see, like there is no mirrors, or well, windows, because when you enter the vehicle, they will appear. So that's cool. I mean, obviously, if you're a corpo and you have money to buy this vehicle, you want to protect yourself from the outside so people don't know who's driving. So yeah, that's a normal thing. Oh, 77 right here. That's nice.
Tons of cool.
Oh, let's see this.
77. There are tons of cool.
Okay, this bad boy. There was also this thing. Alright, this is the family version. Yeah, this has to be the Volkswagen 1.
Goes to choose.
And there we go, boys. This is the Bugatti from the trailer. I hope there's clothes shops. Yeah, there are clothes shops. Armor on point. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of armor on these cars. Like, obviously, you can look from the outside. Like, this car is indestructible, man. When you think about it. Let's see this. Man, look at this. Rayfield. I also liked how they said like that they want to keep the combustion engine. They don't want cars that sound like they're from the future. They actually want something which is you know, sounds more natural, more organic, and I like that. The way they recorded sounds, that was absolutely phenomenal. That was insane. Because I'm not an audio guy. I'm just do video, and I graduated as a production just from the video standpoint, nothing from the audio. But just to see this, the placement of the mics, it's insane. It's honestly insane. Like Lipka. Sir, you are amazing.
At this 4-liter engine.
Okay, this Quadra. This looks nice.
Cylinder goes from 0
Oh, this one's nice as well.
to 103.2 seconds. You fucking believe that?
Look at this. Alright, I want to stop here. Man, look at the display. This is insane. And they also said that some cars, like the economy ones, for example, the dashboard is going to be ripped out, etc, etc. Formula 1? I'm just looking at the tilt and everything.
Believe that?
But I like that you can drift. Like, that's it. That's it. Just based on the drift. I don't know. Like, I want to play this right. Look at this. This was beautiful. I want to go back again. I'm sorry, guys. Look at this.
We've crafted every
That was
car
nice.
and motorbike with amazing attention
That
to
was
detail.
nice.
On the chassis,
Oh,
the
like
body,
this.
not
Okay. So many ads, but I like the setting. They did a very nice job with the night, because night in Night City is not going to be the same night you have somewhere else, because there is a lot of light pollution. And I like the gradient they play with here. There is also on the streets, there is well, RTX ray tracing, or I don't know the exact setting of this reflection, but yeah, might be just reflection. But it looks insane.
to mention the interiors. You can
Oh
expect
yeah, let me go back to here. Like, this is the, I guess, driving, because we have the marker over here in the middle, which shows us where we're supposed to go. So of course we're gonna be racing through Night City. And honestly, I like this car in front. I wanna see this.
You can expect
And of course, yeah. Wait, this is V, I guess, and this is that mechanic lady that we saw for a second.
everyone not only
Oh, now this is interesting. All right. This could be some side activities in the Badlands, because we have. Oh, this is basically go through the gates. This is basically that game mode. So go through the gates has been confirmed. Classic racing has been confirmed. Yeah, the cars are so detailed and so amazing. I am simply without words. Honestly, this is my favorite NCV so far, just because I love weapons in the game, but I also like vehicles a lot. Yeah, that's cool. Just the, yeah, but yeah, we're gonna be going through the gates here, so that's another activity we can do. Yeah, race checkpoint, exactly.
to look unique, but to
Oh, nice. Look at this. This is during the storm. I like this, like the setting, because you can't see anything. They really went all out with this game. Honestly, I am speechless.
deliver a unique
This is the bike that we had seen in a couple of gameplay trailer videos, and now we can finally see it driving. Nomad lady?
driving experience.
All right, show me what you got.
Ooh, I want to see this again. I'm sorry. I'm such a nerd when it comes to this.
All right, show me what you got.
Nice. Economy. I think we're all gonna be taking the economy, right? Looks very Blade Runner 2043. That bike tilted a little too much, maybe. One thing that I had noticed, and obviously this is just the gameplay gimmick because this is not real world, it's a video game after all. When V is on a motorbike and he goes to the left, you can see a little bit of a swivel in the right tire. Usually that doesn't happen. I'm not really good with motorcycles. I don't drive a motorcycle. I don't know if when I will. But I believe that the right, okay, the back wheel doesn't spin too much. Yeah, I'm loving the van. This little car, this is gonna be a meme vehicle. I'm telling you, this is gonna be a meme one. This guy telling us he's a nerd about things. I have a channel about it.
These materials here. Nuh-uh.
Look at this. All right, let me check at this. Okay, so this is economy. Makigai is the manufacturer. Model is Mai country Japan. Production year 2032. Entropism, 70 horsepower. Curb weight is 580. Body is bubble. It definitely looks like that. Seats 2, doors 2. Windscreen glass. Windscreen is your hand, man. You're trying to cover the wind. You're driving like this.
Counts, I guess.
This class is...
Oh.
This class is mostly utility vehicles and low-end clunkers made...
Okay, Thornton Colby, country New USA 2045-2060. This is a new vehicle. Horsepower 182. Curb weight 1502. Okay.
For every pocket.
In the names. What?
Hold on. It's a wreck.
My
Oh.
damn wreck. My damn wreck.
Well, this is how you take people out of the vehicle, I guess.
My damn wreck.
We're gonna be drifting with everything, even with this, Let me go back to this. Oh, I believe this is Santo Domingo, and here on the side we can see a street. So every street in this Night City actually has a name.
Girl magnet.
Yeah. Good power to weight, I agree.
To impress,
Now this is the executive branch I want to see a bit. Oh man, look at this. Look at this. This is beautiful.
If you need to
North Oak, of course, they're gonna be parked in North Oak. Look at this. Absolute Villefort. Oh man. Chevilon over here. Whew.
Press. Look to the...
Yeah, this looks absolutely... But look at the map. Just, like, yeah, it's so cool. And look at these big hills over there, the mountains. Damn.
This class alone.
Alright, let me see this one. Let me see what power you have over there. Oh, so... This has 409 horsepower. Curb weight is 2 tons, I guess. If it's calculated like that. I don't know how they calculate this. Kitsch. Yeah, there is a typo here. It says Kitsch. Yeah. J. There is a typo. Over here. Ha. Now this.
I'm putting my ride on the line. Either you match it.
Yep. We're gonna be able to get this without killing Padre. This is the golden one, I guess, for driving.
No expense has been
that you get as a reward.
Their plush interiors
Look at
decked
this.
out in all the latest tech, while you get to...
Oh yeah, there was a question regarding. Yeah, I love this a lot. There was a question regarding storage. So basically, you can. I don't know how many cars you can have in the storage exactly. Maybe you have all of the cars because it's kind of a collector's thing. You collect the vehicles, so it would make sense if you, let's say, have 5 collectible cars and you cannot put all of them in the garage, so you have to leave them out and they disappear. I don't think that it would be nice. So honestly, I would maybe have a garage of 20 cars limit. I don't know. And you will be able to select which car you want. You call it, and the vehicle comes. I don't know if that's the case for every vehicle, but it seems that it is.
Sit back and enjoy the...
Oh, some interior, nice. Cool. All right. This is the 6th Street car. You can see from the another Quadra. All right. Now this is something I was surprised about. There is so much attention on trucks that I was like, what? Look at this. Look at, you can drive this thing, like on the right. You can actually drive this thing. I want to steal Dex's car. Yeah, nah, that's a good idea actually. After all is done, yeah, I wanna steal his car as well. Look at this. I'm not. I don't know what to think about this. Honestly, I'm excited that it's in the game. I don't know if I'll be using this, but why not? When you think about it, you know, you have a mission. You don't want to go stealth. You can go full Terminator with this thing. Heavy duty. God, look at the detail on the tires, man. It's insane.
Masterful engineering and practical design.
This thing has 562 horsepower. What?
Trucks and tanks.
Yeah, what? Wait.
Trucks and tanks for weight.
Trucks and tanks? Did they just say trucks and tanks? Maybe she refers to this as a tank. But when she said tank, I was like, a tank? But honestly, looks insane. Yeah. I'm gonna get a garbage truck and just go around.
Trucks and tanks.
Collect trash. Yeah, he's stealing the garbage truck.
Hell of a machine.
Oh my god, this is so good.
Machine.
Look at this.
Neat beast.
Alright, this is
My pride.
I'm trying to figure out where is this mechanic from. Is it Badlands?
I'd enjoy.
I think this looks like a Nomad, yeah. This definitely looks like a Nomad. So this is the mechanic, I guess, under character, probably romance character, we'll see.
And these monsters
Militech Behemoth. 515 horsepower. Ooh.
are literally unstoppable.
Let's see some destruction. Let's go back.
Unstoppable.
Okay, so this is what happens when you hit stuff. Alright. You can see some curvature on the metal as well, so that's cool. Yes, my friend, you can drift. Yes, my friend, you can drift. That's one thing I was afraid of, and honestly, the only thing that was like just sitting there in my mind where I was hoping, please let me drift in this game. Now I'm good. Like, now I have zero things to worry about. Like, that's the only small detail I worried about. Okay, that's interesting. Yeah, that was yeah. You can run people over. All right,
These are for
now let's go. This is it. Like, this is the sports versions. This is what I want to see.
Who love the smell
Okay, this Quadra. This is nice.
of exhaust and the roar of street wild.
Now let's. The Quadra Type 66 has 666 horsepower. 1.7. Wait. Ooh. Production year is 2055. This is some lore. V drives like. Yeah, V is not V, just tuner cars. Yeah.
Their powerful engines and
Nice.
exchangeable parts make them.
See this. Mizutani Shion has 321 horsepower, but the weight is the vehicle is more light. Oh, this is the vehicle that was in front of us. They have a Batmobile in this game. That's like ZL1 tuned.
Come on! I want to smell that.
Nice.
Super.
Quadra Sport Turbo R has 607 horsepower. And it's a very light car. Oh, wait. Let's see. Tiger Claws. Alright, this is interesting. This is one of their vehicles. Alright. Insane.
Whether it's street racing, running from the NCPD, or just showing off in the streets, with these high-powered beasts, you
I don't
will
know,
have
man.
only
It's insane.
respect.
It's gonna be a good. I'll have. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'll have this.
If you need speed and armor, the hypercar class is for you.
I'll have
It
this
means
analysis
precise bodywork,
soon.
built-in lidar arrays, and really
Oh.
expensive materials.
Nice. This is Hypercar, Rayfield Caliber, from UK. Production year 2070. Ooh, okay. So this car is only 7 years old. It has 1600 horsepower on a 16. Wait. This is probably the most... This has to be the fastest car in the game. Like, jeez, man. 1660 horsepower.
You're sitting on a pile of eddies. Probably less
That was
than
nice.
1,000 people in the world
Rayfield.
can afford the Erendite.
Bugatti look alike, yeah.
Urban vehicle.
Oh, this is also...
They will take you places you...
But look at this. This is a beautiful color. My God, I love this. Because I was like thinking, like, okay, let's see the variations of those vehicles. And I think this showed me enough. Honestly, like, I just want to play the game. It's a Bugatti after all, yeah.
Take you places you never dreamed you'd go. Oh, and original vehicles are not all you'll find
And
in
also, yeah, and
2077.
also
We
the
also found
911.
room on our roster for some true automotive
Yeah.
icons.
This is absolutely sick. Are they still going on with this? Are we done? I think they could be done. Oh, just log on to here. Oh, okay. They're showing just the screenshots we know about. All right, so. Oh, that was a wild wire. What do you guys think? Was it good? Did you enjoy it? I think it looked absolutely stunning. So, the plans for the other days. So, I will be doing I'll be doing the news video tomorrow. I will be doing the analysis day after tomorrow. And then on Sunday, we have the community podcast. I don't know on whose channel it's going to be exactly, but we'll see. And let me just like this video. And after that, more lore. And of course, as we're getting closer to the release, we'll see what's going on with that. Yeah, that was insane. I agree. I absolutely agree that this was insane. Yeah, true. Yeah, super fun. I agree. I think like maybe the previous Night City Wire was the biggest in those terms, but like in terms of just, I don't know, the amount of, but also this was a lot. I think they showed what people wanted to see, in my opinion. And I'm definitely hyped for the game. I just hope my PlayStation won't explode. Man, we'll see how it's going to run. I don't know, like, yeah, flying cars would be cool, but they're also difficult to, like, it depends on, like, what kind of gameplay you have, what kind of a plan do you have for your entire game. And sometimes those vehicles can either be just useless, I don't know. I mean, maybe sometimes in the future, but for now, we're grounded. We're grounded. Turn off traction control? I don't know. I don't know how that is going to be. The attention to detail is insane. I agree, Kalenko. I agree. What about the diner scene? Yeah, well, let me just take a look at that. They still haven't uploaded that, or did they? Oh, let's look at the dinner. Let's look at this. Let's look at one more trailer.
So what do you want? Supercar, big house.
This is really nice.
This city? Well, you ain't getting it.
Who's this guy? He looks absolutely insane.
Anywhere without an upgrade. You need a softer touch, stronger spine, because taking over Night City ain't gonna be easy.
You want to see a style trailer as well?
Cyberpunk 2077.
Nice. That was nice. Let me see who's this, like, yeah, okay, that's the full trailer, but who's this guy exactly? Have we seen him before? But that yeah. Also, V looks neat, man. Yeah. V rocking that shirt. Some Kiroshi implants. Alright, nice. Yeah, there's gonna be a lot of stuff to analyze, so this trailer, well, there's gonna be some analysis tomorrow in the news video because it's not too long. Yeah. Alright, let me just quickly gloss over the style. Now the style is a 4-minute trailer, and that analysis is gonna take a while. Yeah. You want to see this? Miles Toast on stream? Toast? Sorry, not toast. Toast.
Of these different styles will we get? Are there different regions where people dress more kitsch than other regions? Is this something that is actually built into the level design, or is it more passive than that?
Let's see this.
It's actually something we built the world on, really. It's something that we really thought about a lot. I think one of the graphics you kind of see that we just show like this timeline, this roadmap going through, right? And we actually really sat down and came up with the history of how these styles, you know, sort of affected the world and how they evolved from one into the other. And for us, it really
you can't
helped
see it.
us
I'm so sorry.
Sort of define
I'm
the
so
look
sorry.
of the city. All these styles come attached with certain demographics, right? Certain social classes, right? The entropy is for generally something you would see in poorer areas, whereas the neo-kitsch one, of course, that's something that the super rich afford for themselves. And for us, it was really cool, you know, if you, for example, start making cars or any of the designs, you know, like the devices is what I wanted to say, right? Like a phone or anything, then you can always look at this and go, okay, how would this device look like in the same in the different art styles, right? So how would the cell phone look as an entropy phone? How would it look in a neo-kitsch version, right? And you'll see these with things even like the vending machines in the city, right? And that allows the player to always kind of gauge in what part of city or what kind of environment he's in, right? In a rich corpo area, you'll not find any entropic looking vending machines, for example, right? And again, in terms of world building, this has been tremendously valuable for us because it was something that really allowed us also to communicate about what we wanted to do in certain areas.
Okay. I moved the cam.
Miles, this is less of a question and more of a demand, I think. Chat wants to know, Miles, doors, explain!
Oh my god. All right. Yeah, I always feel a bit bad about bringing this up because it seems like something that only I have done, right? There's barely anything in the game's development that only one person has done. There's always multiple people doing something, right? So it's hard to kind of claim credit for one thing. But this term actually comes from my dear friend Fabian, our German PR guy, who's actually sort of been trolling me at the beginning a lot by mentioning that I've had to work a lot on the doors in Witcher 3, and it actually derived from one certain bug that I told him about, which he kind of blamed on me happening, which was in Blood and Wine. There was this moment where we had this bug where we somehow, for random reasons, the doors just always opened after a certain moment in the game, even the ones that were supposed to be locked, so you could go into houses and drop underground and all that. Was nasty, right? And yeah, we eventually ended up fixing this bug. I don't want to go too deep into that, but ever since then, I've sort of turned into the door guy. Fabian has made his quest to make this a thing, and in Cyberpunk, as a level designer, you can't avoid working with doors. So actually, the level design team was the one team that sort of went around setting up all the doors, making sure that this one is locked, this one is not locked, this one you can break open with your Gorilla Arm cyberware, right? And all these properties. So that's the story about that. So if you need anything, you need to know anything about the doors in the game, they too, by the way, come in the different art styles, right? You can ask me, and level design is sure to be able to help you out with any door-related matters.
It is truly one of the least cool, but still kind of cool superpowers ever is you're just door guy, so I respect it.
Yeah,
hello,
Talsorian.
We have Talsorian in the chat.
The interesting thing about doors
is,
you know, with many things in video games, is that something that seems so simple,
big,
something that
big props
players
to
just, you know, that walk past, they don't really acknowledge it in ideal cases, is something that to us designers can pose a huge challenge, right? It's something where we have meetings upon meetings on to decide on what properties these doors kind of have, how the player can react with them, and how it might fuck up our quests, right? When, you know, a door doesn't work.
It's so funny to think about, but you're absolutely right. We appreciate you. Thank you for making nice doors for us. We do have to pivot. We've got a question here from Voldemort Fuse that said, tell us about weather effects and day-night cycles. Question mark. This is a question, not a demand.
Yeah. Sure. So, like in our previous games, Cyberpunk also features a fully dynamic day and night cycle, right? Which is amazing to see, you know, because you actually can witness the city going from daytime into nighttime, right? The amount of people on the streets changing and all that, and of course, all the lights turning on, right? Cyberpunk is something that is deeply associated with neon lighting. I actually have one here in the back. I decided to turn it off after I realized it's way too bright on the camera.
In tabletop RPGs, we also think great deal about doors.
Yeah, the transition is really, really nice. And for us, it was also something really cool to kind of break open this association of Cyberpunk with the night, right? Because the city and our game world also exists during daytime, right? And in some parts, one might even say that daytime can be even more dangerous than night times, right? In certain ways, certainly. And yeah, of course, we also have a weather system that people even react to,
It's a
right?
good question, I agree.
Take out umbrellas when it starts raining, and of course, you'll also see puddles forming on the streets, right? That will go away when the sun comes back out. There's quite a bit of cool technical eye candy stuff happening. That really sells the idea of this world actually being alive, right? And it's actually to the point where I don't even know what my favorite combination of time of day and weather really is, because there's always one spot in the city that, you know, will look amazing in one version or the other. And yeah, I can't wait for everyone to actually be able to roam the city and see that.
Hell yeah.
Blood Artist wants to know, are there any areas that are only accessible with the double jump mechanics?
Good question.
Oh, that's a really good question to ask a level designer, and I should probably know, right? I actually don't know if we have lots of areas where it's completely blocked off to other players if they don't have double jump, but we do certainly have moments where people with double jump are able to take shortcuts and benefit from being able to access higher ground, right? Be that to be able to get into a position so you can do an aerial takedown, right? Or to be able to reach certain places faster and more easily than other playstyles. With the game being so big, I will say that I personally, I don't know every single nook and cranny, which is, you know, great thing for me when I eventually get to play it.
I agree.
So we level designers and also like like all the other teams, we are able to surprise each other with the stuff that we kind of put into the game. So I wouldn't be surprised to find that, you know, maybe a colleague of mine was able to actually, or somehow, you know, in an open world activity, put some loot that can only be accessed via double jump and so on. It's all part of our mission to, you know, make the skills that you actually invest in and the character that you build feel worthwhile, right? If there's no spots to double jump on, what point is there to get the double jump, right? And
For sure.
yeah, we always want to make it so that it feels
fair
worthwhile what you invested in.
Cool.
We've got another question here from Sidrek. It says,
Can
it's
you
clear we
open
can
the
steal
door?
cars, but do we get to store and keep them indefinitely?
Taking it slow, yeah.
This is actually something I would like to answer a bit more broadly, because Jesse, I remember you asked about a question, or you wanted to ask about a question, right? Look at that.
Really?
So if I remember correctly, you wanted to know, can you maybe ask that one as well so I can tie it into this one?
Yeah. So the question that I had for you was, you know, we have economy cars and executive cars and heavy cars and sporty and hyper. I think that's all of them, and motorcycles. And we have all these variety of cars.
Oh, thank you. Huge thanks to Talsorian for actually coming to the stream. Thank you guys so much for coming. Thank you. I don't know if that was Jay, but thank you. Go give some love for Talsorian on Twitter.
Come
Come on.
off a car if you're jacked.
Go give them some love.
What is the sort of mechanics with all these different types of car? Like,
see you.
RPG mechanic wise, breaking into a car that is a heavy car versus an economy car.
Thanks for
What
coming.
is the
Thanks a lot.
difference there? Is it just as simple as like, well, you have the stat to unlock a car, so you got it, or is there layers to that? Like, how does that work?
Yeah. So as you said, Cyberpunk is an RPG, right? So stats are important, and like when the player actually starts out the journey, they won't just be able to steal any car because essentially you're not good enough. You need to learn, right? And this is not so complicated because ultimately, you know, the whole mechanic is kind of part of the experience, right? Of traversing the city. So you'll have to invest some skill points in either your strength attribute, which is the body attribute, right? Or your technical knowledge to be able to break into cars. One is a stat that you'll mostly use if you want to yeet people out of their cars while they're driving, right? That's the strength one. And the other one is for cars that are parked, right? For the ability to break into it. However, we don't really do much layering beyond that simply because it's you know, like you learn the skill and then you're good enough to be able to break into this. It's sort of part of, you know, V's journey and becoming like a better and better mercenary, right? Now, as for the question that was asked about whether I get to keep my stolen cars, the answer is no, you actually don't get to keep your stolen cars, but you can drive around with them. And the good news is that you'll be able to, basically any car that you might want to steal, you'll also be able to acquire it in other ways, right?
Okay.
And then when you actually have gathered up a collection of cars, we've mentioned before that you can actually call them, right? Like the car will just drive up to your position. But with multiple cars, you actually have like a little drop-down menu even if you want to decide which car it is or which vehicle, because we also have bikes that will drive up to your position that you can then go on a car ride with.
Just like
Thanks
Roche, I
to the
love
person,
it.
yeah.
We have another question here from
Thank you,
Dwezel,
man.
who said, how much customization is there for vehicles, colors, decals, and performance?
Yeah, so while we don't really have that much customization in the game for the cars, what we do have is different variants of cars, right? So basically you'll be able to acquire and pick like different variations of the same type of car, and as Paul mentioned in the Night City Wire episode, they also drive differently, right? So it really depends on what kind of
I
type
agree,
of car
MD.
you will want to have.
I agree.
Even of a specific, how do you even call it, type that yeah,
I
that really
agree.
depends on you.
If it's stolen,
And I mean, you know, some of the cars they're it's kind of like for example the Porsche, right? That's like a car that's when you get it in the game, I think it's something that, you know, like is nice as it is. It has some history. We actually just didn't randomly pick, you know, Porsche to work with us. But the car is actually, you know, like it's actually part of the original lore. That Johnny was driving a Porsche car in around the 2020s. I'm not actually exactly sure
There you
which
go.
time. So that's where that connection is, right? And I think it's really important to sort of mention that, you know, there's intent behind it. You know, there was lots of thoughts that went into it, and we're super happy, of course, that you'll be able to.
I don't think about the color,
drive
guys.
Johnny's
It's-
original car.
Hell yeah.
I don't think we're gonna
Going
be
back to
changing that.
customization, Tom BSV wants to know, can we mix styles as in outfits? Is the outfits, or like, you know, is it full body things, or will we be able to mix pieces of clothing?
We actually have both. So, you know, you'll be able to mix clothing to your heart's content, but occasionally you might have to wear a specific outfit, right?
For the job.
You know, to dress for the occasion. And I won't say more as to what that might mean, because, you know, I don't want to do any story spoilers, of course. So, yeah, it's a little bit of both, really. But ultimately, point is
we
to...
could sort of touch on that. Jesse and I had to change to do a mission in a corporate structure. So there was an instance where, like, Hitman style, I had to get changed to infiltrate a building.
Yeah.
Right.
So I assume that's the kind of thing you're alluding to.
Exactly.
Very cool.
Yeah.
Sorry that I cut you off
Dress
there.
for the
We have
job.
another question
No
from
worries.
the Raging Canadian.
That's a lot
Are
of
the
repeating
flying vehicles
questions.
available to players?
Nope.
You won't be able to own one and drive around it freely, because that would give me and my colleagues all sorts of nightmares. It would ramp up the amount of content we would create beyond what we've already created quite a bit, right?
Yeah.
There's a lot of design questions that you would need to ask if you made flying vehicles available to the player. However, on the occasion, you'll be able to enter a flying vehicle and go on a trip with it. And yeah, that's mostly like a quest thing, though. And these moments are kind of special. Even, you know, like especially also, I guess, lore-wise, if you will, flying cars are not something that is really available to the general masses, right? It's something that only the super rich people have, kind of like private jets nowadays, right? So, yeah.
You guys don't have private jets?
No, something.
Showboat.
Level design, they say. It will be fun, they said, right? Mom, I should have listened to her.
Is that Chobo? Chobo 20? I can't see if that's an E in my eyes. Chobo.
Choby.
Chob? Thank you. Chob 22. What is the in-game music like? Are there radios in cars? And can you change the music?
Yes.
So I think this is something I'm not actually quite sure if I'm allowed to talk about it yet, or if this is something we're still keeping a bit as a surprise. And I don't think I have any means right now to figure out if I can. So I'll, you know, when in doubt, say a bit less on this. But yeah, we sort of already, you know, you've already heard broadcasts of you know, what was it, Stanley Media sort of talking over, you know, like greeting everyone, hello, Night City, right?
Shut up, gamer girl.
So
You're
that's
get
definitely
thanks
something.
for $5, but that
You
also
can guess
gets you
what
hidden on
that
this
is.
channel. Like,
But for sure, you know, lots of
Okay.
energy actually went into making the music, and something that I find that is really, really cool is that, and it sounds a bit like I'm insulting our composers now, but sort of they have opted to have like very little music when you're just walking around the city, right? There's very little ambient music, so you know, mostly you'll have lots of the sort of city sounds, right? You'll hear the audio of the ads being blared around the city, you know, in different languages, and that is super cool. And then music kicks in, you know, cool story moments to underline that, right? Appropriate to the situation, but also, of course, in combat. And one thing that I find that is really cool is that most gangs actually have their own sort of combat music as well, right? Which sort of helps define the districts and the whole world again, right? And you'll be able to more easily understand who you're fighting, and it really allows the tone, you know, of the combat to become really consistent and nice. Yeah.
People don't realize how
he
important
donated
those things are.
just to say that I'm showing old gameplay. Are you okay?
So much atmosphere that goes into that stuff. It's awesome.
And one thing
got
that's
another question?
particularly magical to me, sorry, is, you know, like I remember very well the first moment I went into a club in Night City, right? Like the moment of walking up to it, then hearing the music or the bass from inside, you know, heavily muted. Then you go in through the first door, right? You're at the reception area. It's a bit louder. Things are like, you still have the muted bass, and then finally you enter the club room, and you know,
I agree for
like,
ambient.
then
It's
are
amazing.
immersed in the club music, and it really helps having like, you know, actual music playing in that with the many collaborators that we have working on the project.
Yeah, I can't wait. That atmosphere from even the bits that I played were awesome, and I guess this, I think, was related to the question we were just asked, but I was able to change the radio in the car. So
yes.
That's the thing people care about.
Oh,
I was
right.
able to do that.
Wow, you're right. We actually showed that. I forgot that we did like a
It's
hands-on.
okay, I respect
all
it.
this
You're doing
mystery
your job.
and secrecy for nothing. Yeah, okay,
I
there's a
respect
radio. You can change the channels. We have different musical channels, and you know it.
There you go. Breaking news. There was a question on screen that just disappeared from By Odin's Bionic Beard. I think I got that, you know, who asked if there are any thank you, if there are any puzzles or platforming in the game.
Yeah, certainly there's some moments, you know, we have double jump, right? And and another one we call the charge jump, right? They're quite similar, but they work differently in mechanics, right? And you know, like, of course we try to sort of incorporate that. And as I said, you know, we like when we have platforming segments, it's mostly to sort of allow players to move places faster and get into positions that might be favorable to them. Maybe
I think that's the
sniper
name.
position, right?
Yeah,
but we always also need to consider that there is a variation of the game where a player might not have the double jump or anything, right? And we don't want them to just be able to get to completely get stuck, right? So always need to consider, okay, if there's a player without double jump and he needs to get there because Jackie, the quest NPC, is waiting over there, we can't just block him. So we need to kind of find a way around. And this is where, again, the whole skill system with all the different tools comes into play, right? Because we then start considering, okay, so maybe this player can hack, so they can use a device on the level to kind of create a path, right? Or maybe this player can't hack, but they're a strong solo, so they can break open the door with sheer force and then progress up a staircase. And then, of course, what if a player has none of all of this? We also need to consider that. And then usually we try to opt and make that sort of the longer path, right? And so it's always possible, but it might be the more challenging or the more difficult approach. And using your skills, you might end up finding a more clever way of doing something.
Okay.
I feel like the team here is messing with me, Alana, because you're getting like Odin's bionic beard names, and I have Puffy to Jarks.
Look, there
so
was
of course
one
I'm
before.
gonna mess that up.
I did want to give a shout out to one before that came up that was Lesbian Overlord, and I was like, nice, respect, nice.
Well, Puffy to Jarks wants to know, is there going to be some sort of special car or special loot, like one in a playthrough thing, like a DeLorean or some collectibles?
We had Miles actually on the podcast.
Excellent.
There you go, Puffy.
I guess related, the question
Now they're
Lesbian
busy.
Overlord asked was,
Now
where is the Cybertruck? Have you guys ever spoken to Elon Musk about anything?
I don't think we have.
Don't think so. All right, this is another one from Salibo. Can we rob people of their cybernetics or body parts?
Okay.
Can you steal people's enhancements?
This is actually like this is something that really took us a long time to figure out and where we stand with it. Ultimately, we decided that you'll be able to loot cybernetics in some scenarios, right? They're like a special case scenarios. It's not like we always had this thought about, is it okay for us to allow V to be like the butcher of Night City and walk around and collect people's body parts, essentially? And yeah, but then you also have to kind of figure out, okay, but then how do you acquire cyber? Is it only through buying it, right? Or is there different ways? Can we make it cool when it comes to like open world exploration, right? Can we provide it as a reward somehow? And yeah, we had to sit down.
I would love to have
come
Miles
up
again
with
on the podcast.
Ways of doing that. So the short answer would be, yes, you'll be able to loot cyberware.
Okay. Okay, we
So
can loot
maybe I can
cyberware.
steal
That's
it off the dead
interesting.
body?
I mean,
yeah, I suppose you'll have to see when the game comes out how we actually ended up solving.
I'm sorry.
Curious. All right, well, we need to wrap this up. Thank you so much for joining us, Miles. Your enthusiasm is infectious. Cannot wait to see some of the stuff that you've designed. I guess, is there anything before you head off that you can call to that we should look out for? You know, if we want to see Miles-specific design in the game, anything you're particularly proud of?
Okay.
Yes,
That you're allowed to
but
talk about.
I can't talk about it before the game
Excellent.
has come out.
Excellent.
You know, we'll meet again and have a chat about it.
Very cool.
Alrighty, well, people can
quest
find you on
designs will be
Twitter,
very
I
sad.
believe. Yeah, well, hey, we've seen some of your work, I'm sure. It all looks amazing. I believe people can find you on Twitter at it's Toast Spender. Is that correct?
Yes. Yes.
Cool.
It's a toast spender.
Toast spender.
It's a much nicer
Toast
when you say it.
spender,
As an
oh my
Australian, I just sound like an
God.
idiot. Toast Spender, mate. You made it much nicer. But yeah, if anyone has any extra questions for
spender.
Miles, look, I'm not going to go tell you to harass him on Twitter, but I'm just, you could ask him some things, maybe. He'll be
I
able to
will.
answer some
Ask him
things.
questions.
Alrighty,
I can't
thank you
wait
so much
for
for
your
joining
next
us.
quest design idea.
Thank you for joining us, Miles. We will see you on the internet.
Thank you.
Man,
Every
that
time
was
that
great.
we get to talk to somebody from that team.
Oh. Oh, okay, that was a longer than I expected. I actually wanted to go sooner from this, but yeah. So we can take cyberware from people. That's great, honestly. Be butcher of the 6th Street. I don't know like how that's gonna be. Toast. Toast, not toast. Kilometers. He's amazing. Like we had a podcast with him, and he's such an amazing human being. Like seriously. Like yeah. Also go and follow him up if you haven't. Like seriously. That's interesting. Like I'm still wondering how the overall like the animations are going to be when we start getting cybernetics from people and augmentations. Obviously, I don't expect everything, but that's a very cool function that I didn't really expect. So we'll see. I'm curious what the CDPR budget on this game. A lot. Millions and millions and millions and millions and millions. 903 likes. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. 6th Street must go. Wow, there's a lot of people against 6th Street. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not a fan of them either, but depends. Like, we'll see. We'll make some cool playthroughs. Alright, so I think I'm done now. Yes, I think I'm done for now. Tomorrow we have the news video. Then day after that, there's gonna be a first trailer analysis of the vehicles. And then from there, more analysis, more lore videos, more news videos. Once the game comes out, it's gonna be wild. So yeah, thank you seriously everyone for coming. It's been a wild stream. We've been going for 2 hours, more than 2 hours, almost 2.5 hours. So yeah, thank you. Stay classy everyone. Don't forget to visit me up on Twitter at LastKnownMeal. Also join the Discord, and you also have the links of the entire Cyberpunk family, including Neon Arcade, MadQueenShow, and the Triple S League. And also go wish MadQueen birthday, because it's her birthday today. Yeah, good night, bye bye, and I'll see you everyone tomorrow with a news video, and I'm going to pack that video very nicely, don't worry. Alright, bye bye, see ya, and thank you.